Welcome dear students. In this lecture we are going to talk about the enzyme inhibitors. Inhibitors are those substances that are attached at the active site of the enzyme, and these substances cannot be converted into the product. So instead of the substrate, these substances they bind with the active site of the enzyme. The enzyme can convert substrate into the product, but enzyme cannot convert the inhibitor into the product. So that's why the active site of the enzyme is blocked. Now this blockage may be permanent or it may be temporarily, but because of the blockage of this active site of the enzyme, the activity of the enzyme is reduced or retarded. Now these substances that reduce the or retard the activity of the enzyme, they are called as the inhibitors, and this phenomena is called as the inhibition. The examples of the inhibitors are poisons, drugs like some antibiotics, cyanides, some antabolites, etc. Now, my dear students, the inhibition is of two types. Irreversible inhibition. In case of irreversible inhibition, the unbreakable covalent bond is formed between the enzyme and inhibitor. And because this covalent bond is unbreakable, so this inhibition cannot be reversed. There is only one solution of the irreversible inhibition, that is the synthesis of the new enzyme, because the enzyme which is attached with some irreversible inhibitor through covalent bond, that enzyme becomes useless, and there is only one solution, that new enzymes must be synthesized. The second type of the inhibition is the reversible inhibition, in which some weak intermolecular forces are formed between the enzyme and inhibitor at the active site. These are weak intermolecular forces which are breakable, and this inhibition can be reversed. And how it can be reversed? It can be reversed by increasing the concentration of the substrate. Now, my dear students, this reversible inhibition may be competitive or non-competitive. In case of competitive inhibition, the structure of the substrate and inhibitor that resemble with each other. So the active site mistakenly attaches the inhibitor instead of the substrate, because the structure of both substrate and inhibitor they resemble with each other. An example of the reversible inhibition is an enzyme succinic dehydrogenase, which dehydrogenates the succinic acid. So succinic acid is the substrate of the enzyme succinic dehydrogenase, and it dehydrogenates, mean it removes two hydrogen atoms from the succinic acid, and after the removal of two hydrogen atom, the succinic acid is changed to the fumaric acid, which is the product. But my dear students, sometimes this happens that there is an other acid which is the malonic acid. Now you can see that the structure of malonic acid that resembles with the structure of the succinic acid. Here there are two CH2 groups, but here there is only one CH2 group. So the difference between succinic and malonic acid is in just one CH2 group. So that's why the structure of malonic acid resembles with the structure of succinic acid. So this malonic acid sometimes is attached to the active site of the succinic dehydrogenase. The active site mistakenly attaches this malonic acid because it has structural resemblance with the original substrate. And once the malonic acid is attached to the succinic dehydrogenase, now succinic dehydrogenase cannot dehydrogenate this malonic acid, and it cannot convert it to any product. So the active site of the succinic dehydrogenase is temporarily blocked. And if you want to reverse this inhibition, you will have to increase the concentration of the succinic acid in the reaction mixer. So this one is an example of the competitive inhibition, in which the structure of the substrate and that of the inhibitor they resemble with each other. The second one is non-competitive inhibition. My dear students, in non-competitive inhibition, the inhibitor attaches to substrate not at the active site, rather at any other site, and this site is called as the allosteric site. This site other than active site where inhibitor attaches with the enzyme, this site is called as the allosteric site. And once the inhibitor attaches with the enzyme, it changes the structure of the enzyme in such a way that now even the original substrate cannot attach with this enzyme. For example, if the original substrate of this enzyme has shape something like this, then this substrate can easily adjust in this active site. But once the inhibitor is attached, which is attached at allosteric site, then the structure of the enzyme will be changed, and it will be changed something like this. Now the structure of enzyme become like this, and now this original substrate that cannot even attach with this enzyme, because the structure of the enzyme is changed in such a way that the original substrate cannot fix itself into the active site of the enzyme. So this kind of inhibition, in which there is no resemblance between the structure of the inhibitor and substrate, but inhibitor attaches with the enzyme not at the active site, rather at the allosteric site, and it changes the structure of the enzyme in such a way that even the original substrate now cannot attach with the enzyme. Such kind of inhibition is called as the non-competitive inhibition. My dear students, sometimes the inhibition is purposeful, and we use the drugs that inhibit the certain enzyme to cure some disease, but in most of the cases the inhibition is not purposeful, or we do not intentionally use the inhibitors. Rather, the inhibitors, they block the enzyme active site, and the activity of the enzyme is reduced. So what is the difference between inhibitor and poison? My dear student, poison is some impurity within the reaction mixer that blocks the active site of the enzyme, but inhibitor is some invader that comes from outside into the reaction mixer, and it blocks the activity of or active site of the enzyme. So dear students, poison is something from the reaction mixer, but inhibitor is an invader, but the function of both is same, that both of them, they retard the enzyme activity by blocking the active site either temporarily or permanently. So this was all about the enzyme inhibition. Take care a lot.